Linux is an open source operating system that controls interaction of input and output. Also, this Linux manages the communication between your software and your hardware.
The advantage of using Linux system is, firstly, it is available for everyone if they have the device, that is the computer. Secondly, it is more secure than Windows, so it is better in terms of security. You see, in Windows, we have to download any antivirus to guard the safety of the system. But as for Linux, you didn't need to, because it is often unnecessary. And even if there's an issue, usually the issue will be fixed by the experts before it is released to the public. And thirdly, it is easier to customize the system in Linux than in Windows, and there are more customization compared to Windows.
Hi, today I'm going to explain about the disadvantages of the Linux. The first one is no standard edition. Windows and Mac have their standard edition to run the software, but Linux do not have that standard edition. So the making decision can be overwhelming to new user. The second one is unsupported hardware. Some systems do not support the Linux software, so people encounter problem to run the Linux software in their PC. And last but not least is tech support. We have a large community of Linux users. So once we face any problem regarding the Linux and we ask the question to the Linux community, the answer that given by them is sometimes difficult to understand because their knowledge in Linux is quite broader and wider.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. My name is Azhara binti Abdul Ghani. Here I would like to show how to download Linux on our computer. So just follow my step. First, we install the VirtualBox 5. Click button Next, and click Yes. After that, just install and wait. Okay. Click button Yes. Install. After that, click button Finish and wait. Okay. Open your Oracle VirtualBox. Go to the File, Machine. Click New. Here, write CentOS. And here type is Linux version Red Hat 64-bit. After that, we click button next, and click create. After that, click next, create. Okay. After finish, we click button start and wait for a moment. Okay, here we choose file. I'm use file CentOS 7 minimal. Just open the file and click button start. Okay. Just wait for installer CentOS 7. It will be automatically boot. We just need to wait. We wait until it finish checking. It will check in until 100%. Now CentOS is running at running stage, so we just wait for a moment. Okay. Here we choose our language. We choose English United States. To change our cursor, just click button control. And after that, we click button continue. We wait for the installation source ready. Okay, after installation source ready, you just click installation source. After that, we click installation destination. Okay. We click button done. And wait for installation destination saving. After that, we go down. We scroll down. Scroll down and click button begin installation. After we click button installation, we go to the root password and set our password. We type our password again for confirmation. After that, click button done. Okay, after we set our password, we go to the user creation. Type our full name. And enter our password. We confirm our password again. After finish, we click done. Click again. So now we just need to wait for installation finish. For this stage, we need to be more patient because installing process take time. Mana-mana boleh, tapi wire kena lagi rendah. Okay. After our installer complete, we click button reboot. Okay. And wait for a moment. Memang dia akan keluar terminate Saya akan keluar gini. Okay, now our Linux already it can be used. So for localhost log in, we enter our username that we already set. Wonder Group. Enter. For password, enter your password and click enter. So when it show Wonder Group alias localhost, it means your Linux already finished and it can be used. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi everyone. My name is Azara binti Abdulani. I'm from Wonder Group. Okay, now I will show you how to do project 14 for number 1. So let's start. Okay, in this hand-on project, you will detect the modified packet content and also you can observe share library used by the program. Okay, first, the first step is, of course, first you need to turn on your computer. After you turn on your computer, you go to your Linux and open your Linux. After your Linux system has been loaded, switch to a command line terminal TT2 by pressing Ctrl Alt and F2 together. After that, using your name, group and password. Okay. After you log in into your localhost, go to the root. Okay. In root, at the command prompt, type rpm space dash ql space grep space type less and press enter. Okay. This step to view the file content of the grid packet on the system. When you finish, press Q. Just press Q to quit the less utility. Next step, type rpm space dash v space grep and press enter to verify the existence of this file on the file system. Okay. Third step, at the command prompt, type rm space slash have space slash usr slash share slash doc slash create scam 2.6.3 slash author, and then you press enter. This is to remove a file that belong to the create packet. Okay. After that, you type rpm space slash v g rep at the command prompt, and also press enter to verify the existence of all files in Greek packet. Next, at the command prompt, type prompt type ldd slash bin slash script and press enter to determine the share library used by the script command. And at the command prompt also, type ls space dash l space slash lib slash linux dash gate dot so dot l space slash lib slash pcre.so.0 and space again slash lib slash libc dot so dot 6 and space press slash lib slash ld and press enter to verify that this share library file are available. Lastly, you just type exist and press enter to log out from your cell, and you done for this project. Thank you.
Hello there and good evening. I am Lovis Parimanian. Today I'm going to show you guys about the monitor system performance using command line utilities included in the system packages. So for that, the first step is we go to our Linux software. Okay, and before I'm logging to the system, I have to switch the command line terminal. We call it as the TTY2. So to change that, I have to press Ctrl Alt and go to the F2. So now log into the terminal using the username of the root and the password of secret. So our group name is wanted group, so I'm gonna put the name of our group and the password for sure. So now we can see that I have get into the TTY2 command line. So now at the command prompt, type mpstat and press enter to view the average CPU statistic of our system since the last boot time. Okay, in this case, if we does not have the system package installed, we can simply run the yum system, yum install system command. So for that system, I can put the command line onbood equals to no and o, and then put another command line dhclient means dh client, and followed by yum update. So once I put the command line, the yum software will be installed. Okay, second step, at the command prompt type mpstat15 pstat space space 15 and press enter to view the CPU statistic measurement per second. So how do this value compare with the on-screen in step 2? So here we can see the CPU reading is decreased before the first one. Okay, the next step is switch to GDM by pressing Ctrl Alt F1 or Ctrl plus Alt plus F7 to log in to the GNOME desktop environment as a sample user, one with the password secret. So now I'm going to press Ctrl Alt and F1. So once again I will be logged in to the GNOME desktop environment. So put our group name, the password, and press enter. Okay, once again I have logged in to the system of GNOME desktop environment. Now open several applications of your choice. Okay. Number 6, switch back your command line terminal TT by 2 by pressing Ctrl Alt F2. Ctrl Alt F2. Now type mpstat15 mpstat space 115 and press enter to view the 5 CPU statistic measurement per second. So the CPU reading is showing on the screen of the CentOS. Okay, this is the second reading. And the following step 7, switch to the GNOME desktop environment by pressing Ctrl Alt F1. Ctrl Alt F1. Okay, now step 8. Switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl Alt F2. Switch to the GNOME desktop environment by pressing Ctrl Alt plus F1 or Ctrl plus Alt plus F7 and close all the programs. Step 8. Switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus F2. So Ctrl Alt and F2. Okay, and now I will be logged again into the system on the GROUP password. Enter. Type IOSTAT at the command prompt and press enter to view average device statistic since the last boot time. So now I'm going to put the command IOSTAT, press enter. So here we can see the average device statistic. And step 9, at the command prompt type IOSTAT 15 IOSTAT space 15, press enter to view 5 statistic measurements 1 per second. And how do this value compare with the one seen in step 8? We can see that the statistical measurement value is decreasing. Decrease the second one and increase back to the third one, and increase to 0.01, the step 4, and 1.29, plus 5. Then the step 10, switch to Genome Desktop environment by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus F1 and open several applications of your device. Ctrl Alt F1. And I will be getting to the system again. From the group and the password. Okay, switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl Alt and F2. Step 11, type IOSTAT space 15 and press enter to view 5 statistic measurements per second. Now we can see the readings of the statistical measurements of the CPU, average CPU, and the reading is increasing for the idle. Step 12, switch to GNOME desktop environment by pressing Ctrl Alt plus F1 and close all programs. And press Ctrl Alt and F1. Switch step 8, step 13, switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus F2. So now once again I will be logging to the system, our group name, Pointer Group, the password, type SAR at the command prompt and press enter. What statistics are displayed by default? Okay, it's showing the Linux restart. First, Linux restart 2 and Linux restart 3 and 4. Step 14, at the command prompt, type SAR space -Q and press enter. And here we can see that showing RUNQ SC PLIST SC IDABG -1 and so on. And there's no software blocks. Step 15. At the command prompt, type SAR space -Q space 15 and press enter. We can see that in the localhost domain in the Linux is showing their first CPU reading. The step 15, press Ctrl plus Alt plus F1 and open several applications of your choice. Ctrl, Alt and F1. So I'm gonna log in to the system again. Switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl, Alt plus F2 and type SAR -Q15. So again, as usual, log into the system. Put the password, enter. So we are still in the command line terminal TTY2, and now I'm gonna put SAR space -Q space 15, enter. To view the 5 statistic measurement per 1 per second. And that's all from me for this session. I'm Lovis Varimaniam, signing out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Azra Ilyana binti Zulkifli. I would like to show you project 14-3. In this hands-on project, you monitor system performance statistics taken from previous days using the SAR utility included in the system package. For the first step, switch to a command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus F2 and log in to the terminal using the username of root and the password of secret. Let's do this. Pressing Ctrl, Alt and F2 and log in via your names group. Okay, so next step, at the command prompt type cd space /var /log/sa and enter to change the directory that contains recorded performance statistics. Next, type ls at the command prompt and press enter. What files are available, what are their names, file names, which file in this directory are safe to view using a tabs utility, which file contains binary system statistic for the current day, Use a piece of paper to record the name of a file that contains binary system statistic for a previous day. Fourth step, at the command prompt type SAR space dash Q space dash F space file 1 shift and less and press enter. Verify 1 is the first finding recorded in step 3. Scroll throughout the output. How many measurements were taken and when? Was your computer rebooted during that day? How can you tell when finished? Press Q to quit the last utility, and last type exit to log out of your shell. Done. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Azhara binti Abdul Ghani and I'm from Wonder Group. Now I will show you how to do project 14 number 4. In this hand project, you can monitor memory and also sweat performance using the top, free and VMS tag command. First, you log into your Linux localhost. And switch to the command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus F2 together, and log in to the terminal using the username of root and the password of secret. At the command prompt, type TOP and enter. Okay. From the information display, we can know how many processes are currently used, how much memory does your system have in total, how much memory is being used, how much memory is used by buffer, and also we can know how much sweat memory does your system have in total and how much sweat is being used. Type Q to quit the top utility. At the command prompt, type free and press enter. Does this utility give more or less information regarding memory and sweat memory than the top and free utilities? Here you can see the difference from free and top. Last, just type exit and press enter to log out from your shell. And you done for your project 14 number 4. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is again Lovishwari Maniam, and now I'm going to do section 14.5. In this handout, you examine the service running on the local computer using the nmap utility and etc/service file. The first step is switch to the command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl Alt plus F2 and log in to the terminal using the username of root and password of secret. So first I'm going to the CentOS software, change the service to command line terminal TTY2. For that, type Control Alt and F2. Log into the system. The password. Okay, now I am in command line terminal TTY2. The second step is at the command prompt type service httpd space stop. Service httpd space stop and press enter. Put the root password. The second step is at the command prompt type service space ZINETD space stop and press enter. The password of the root, and it's showing that authentication complete. Step 4. At the command prompt type nmap nmap space -st space 127.0.0.1 and press enter. Step 5. At the command prompt type grep space 631 space /etc /service and press enter. Step 6. Type service space http the space start start and press enter. Step 7. type service space ZINETD space stop and press enter. Step 8. At the command prompt, type nmap space negative st space 127.0.0.1 and press enter. The last step, type exit and press enter. So that's all from me. Signing out.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Azida binti Makzin. My video is from project 14 number 6. In this hands-on project, we use the SU and sudo utilized to get root access to our system. First, switch to a command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2 and login into the terminal using the username of root and the password of secret. Second, at the command prompt, type user add daily user and press enter. Third, at the command prompt, type passwd daily user and press enter. Supply the password secret when from boot time. Four, at the command prompt, type su negative daily user and press enter. At the command prompt, type whoami and press enter to ensure that you are now logged in as the user daily use. 5. At the command prompt, type su negative root and press enter. Enter the root password of secret when prompt. At the command prompt, type hold AMI and press enter to ensure that you are now logged in as the user root. 6. Type exit at the command prompt and press enter to need your root season. 7. Type exit at the command prompt and press enter to end your daily user season. 8. Run the command vi /etc/sudo add the following line to the end of the file: daily user server 1 equal root /bin/touch. When finished, save change by using W and quit the VI editor. 9. At the command prompt, type SU negative daily user and press enter. 10. At the command prompt, type touch/test file and press enter. 11. At the command prompt, type sudo touch /test file and press enter. Then enter the password secret when prompt. At the command prompt, type ls negative /test file and press enter. Type exit and press enter to end your daily user season. And the last one, 14, type exit and press enter to log out of your shell. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Azida binti Mak Zain. Now I will show you how to do the project 14 number 7. In this hands-on out project, we configure and test the net filter /IP tables utility. First, switch to a command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2 and log in to the terminal using the username of root and the password of secret. Second, at the command prompt, type iptables -L and press enter. The diffuse action for the three chains is first target, second prod option source, and third is destination. Third, at the command prompt, type service httpd start and press enter to ensure that the Apache web server is running. Four, switch to the GDM by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2 or Ctrl plus ALT plus F7 and log in to the GNOME desktop environment as sample user1 with a password of secret. Five, open the Firefox web browser. Type the location 127.0.0.1 and press enter. Was your web page display? No. There was unable to connect. 6. Switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2. 7. At the command prompt, type iptables -P input drop and press enter. At the command prompt, type iptables -L and press enter. What is the diffuse action for the three chains is first target, second prod option source, and third is destination. 9. Switch back to the GNOME desktop environment by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2 and click the reload button in the Firefox. 10. Switch back to your command line terminal TTY2 by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F2. 7. At the command prompt, type iptables -a input -s 127.0.0.1 -j accept and press enter. At the command prompt, type iptables -l and press enter. Do you see your rules underneath the input change? No. 13. Switch back to the GNOME desktop environment by pressing Ctrl plus ALT plus F1. And click the reload button in Firefox. Were we successful? Why? No, because we did not do the other projects. Log out of the GNOME desktop environment. 14. Is switch back to your command line terminal by pressing Ctrl plus AL plus F2. 15. At the command prompt, type iptables -f and press enter. Next, type iptables -p input accept at the command prompt and press enter. At the command prompt, type iptables -l and press enter to verify that the diffuse change have been restored. And the last one, 16, is type exit and press enter to log out of your shell. That's all. Thank you.
I am Muhammad Kafka Habib Muhammad Shakri with metric number D201410672555. I will be recording this project entitled Project 14-8 Next is the video about how to do this project. Now we will be creating an SSH tunnel using apps Windows. First, we need to switch to GDM by pressing Ctrl Alt and F1. And now we will log into the GNOME desktop environment as sample user 1 with password of secret, which is my team or group username and password. Successful, and open the Bash terminal. Now we type SSH minus x root at localhost, enter. So now we have added localhost to the list of known hosts, and as stated, it wants the password, so we will give the password of the root user. Denied, but I'll try again. Successful, and now we will type who am I. So now when the group is listed as the root user on this remote computer, and now type size, enter. It's not found. I'll try again. Command not found. So we don't know if it is redirected to user 1 apps Windows program or not. So now we will quit this terminal program and log out. That's all. Thank you.